Good morning. God bless you, class. How are you, class? Today we will continue the same topic which I discussed in the previous class, lesson number 12. We will talk about the classification of vertebrates. In the previous class, we discussed what are vertebrates and what are invertebrates. You know, the animal kingdom is broadly classified into two groups based on having backbone. The animals having backbone are called as vertebrates, but those which lack backbones are called as invertebrates. Now, the vertebrates are further divided into 5 groups. Yesterday, we talked about mammals, the animals which feed their young ones with the milk. They are warm-blooded and they give birth to their young ones. And we also studied about birds which have beaks and wings, and they are also warm-blooded. They have feathers, they can fly, and they lay eggs with hard shells. Today we will talk about amphibians. No, we will talk about reptiles first. You know, a reptile is an animal which has dry, rough, and scaly skin. It has lungs for breathing. They are cold-blooded, means they cannot maintain their body temperature. Their body temperature changes with the surrounding temperatures. And some live on land and some live in water. And they lay eggs with leathery shells to prevent them from drying up. Just look at their structures. They have scaly skin, dry skins. Next, amphibians. You know, amphibians are those animals which live their life on both land and water. The young have gills to help them breathe in water, but the adult amphibians have lungs and moist skin which help them in breathing. And amphibians are also cold-blooded, means their body temperature changes with the surrounding temperature. And most spend adult lives on land and they return to the water to lay eggs. Example, the most familiar example is frog and toad. Now about fish, the very broad and diversified group. You know, 75% of the earth is covered by ocean, and oceans are the habitat of fish. And the fish have streamlined longitudinal bodies. They have fins, they have tails, which help them to move in water. And they have gills for breathing, not the lungs, because they have to stay underwater. And they have scales on their skin for protection. And they are also cold-blooded because they can change their body temperature with the surrounding temperatures. And they live in water, they use their gills for breathing, and most reproduce by laying eggs. You can see different shapes of fishes. Now today's homework is a very common activity about you have to name the 5 groups of vertebrates and 5 examples for each group. Very easy because I have given you more than 5 examples in all groups. What are the common characteristics of each group of vertebrates? Your textbook and this video lesson is providing you all the characteristics in very simple English. And what are the different kinds of mammals? Yes, this activity will be done by you. Now, this video lesson is also bringing you an assignment to research about the characteristics of each group of vertebrates. Okay, go ahead class and collect some more information beyond your textbook. Believe me, this is a very healthy activity. Okay, thank you. God bless you. See you tomorrow.